It desperately needed a remake. While the 1990 miniseries/movie is iconic in its own right, primarily thanks to Tim Curry, it is now horrifically dated. Enter the 2017 adaptation, which wonderfully updates the story for a new generation. While the film doesn't accurately adapt the novel's scares, it is still faithful to the overall story and characters, and the acting is highly commendable. No one could fill the clown shoes of Tim Curry, but Bill Skarsgård does wonderfully. The only bad thing about The Conjuring is that it birthed the extended Conjuring universe, which is seeing increasingly diminishing returns. The original, impeccably directed by horror maestro James Wan, works wonderfully as a standalone ghost story. It's very old-fashioned in its approach, complete with a languid pace. But all the scares work beautifully, and Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson make a great duo as the Warrens.
Showed pale death with treble dread.
The Lighthouse was Robert Eggers' highly anticipated follow-up to 2015's The Witch, which doesn't make this list, sitting at a rather surprising 6.9. And even though The Lighthouse is arguably more esoteric than The Witch, it has received a far more favorable reception. Perhaps that has to do with Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe, two exceptional actors who work absolute wonders. It's sure to remembered as a masterpiece.
You got your toothbrush?
Check.
Do you have your deodorant?
Check.
Get Out is a monumental piece of work by Jordan Peele. It works wonderfully as a standalone horror story that can be appreciated on its surface as a weird body swap type horror film. But it also serves as an exceptional piece of social commentary, the perfect horror film for the late 2010s. Its quality took everyone by surprise, especially the direction from Peele, and it made Daniel Kaluuya a star. Making an astounding $255 million at the box office, Get Out is one of the most important, and popular, horror films of the decade.
You put something in my drink.
I'm feeling.
Even though he's directed many great films, Black Swan may forever be known as Darren Aronofsky's masterpiece. The movie was a huge hit back in 2010, grossing an exceptional $330 million on a $13 million budget. Some of that success must be credited to the incredible cast, including stars Natalie Portman and Mila Kunis, but it's also an impeccably directed film that grips and frightens in equal measure.
I can't! I'm the Swan Queen!